Classic cars are normally those of enduring significance, ones that we remember and value long after production has ceased. But not every car is remembered quite so fondly. Some aren't so much as famous as infamous. This week, FYI reporter Lisa Barrow brings us one such car and a creative tribute to its role in automotive history.
Remember the Yugo? When we test drove this bite-sized import back in '85, our drivers gave it quite a workout.
Hey, what do you want the Yugo?
With a base price of under $4,000, it was hardly a piece of art. But nowadays, the Yugo is art.
This is good.
So how did these econo-boxes become masterpieces of pop art?
I was driving down the road one day, saw a bunch of kids playing stickball against the side of a Yugo. The idea was born.
For artist Kevin O'Callahan, that idea was to give his students at the New York School of Visual Arts a most unusual assignment: create a new life for unwanted Yugos. Placing an ad in newspapers, Kevin was able to buy 39 Yugos for less than $3,600. He then asked his students to turn them into something other than an automobile, and the results were ingenious.
Popcorn?
Thank you.
So this is the Yugo Theater. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this is the Blob, and this is one of only 3 Yugos that have been sold at Yugo Next. And this was bought by a millionaire who bought it for his 10-year-old son to watch Ninja Turtles on in his bedroom.
So tell me what's going on here.
Well, this is a Yugo slot machine, and because it's a Yugo, 3 lemons is the jackpot.
Okay, Kevin, I'm feeling lucky. So this is one of your favorites?
This is one of my favorites from the show. When I was a kid, I always used to love taking a ride in front of the supermarket on one of the little kiddie cars. This one was turned into a kiddie car ride by making the Yugo even considerably smaller than it originally was.
I'm a little rusty.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I can't really play the piano.
That's all right, my child. I don't play the accordion.
We've seen a lot of cars at Motorweek, even our share of duds, but we've never seen anything like these Yugos.
New cars are great, but used cars can be a great buy. So for a look at how some recent models are doing on the used car market, here's more from Lisa Barrow.
For many growing families, the need for a larger car is paramount. And now that your budget is being stretched even further, some great car buys to consider are Chrysler's 1993 and 94 LH sedans, the Eagle Vision, Dodge Intrepid, and Chrysler Concorde.
The largest sedans in the midsize class, the LH cars, popularized Chrysler's cab-forward design. Slick aerodynamic styling, import-level handling, and cavernous interiors made the trio a shoe-in for our 1993 and 94 Driver's Choice Award for Best Domestic Brand Sedan. While the Eagle Vision, Dodge Intrepid, and Chrysler Concorde differ in front and rear styling, all enjoy well-thought-out interiors with easy-to-read gauges and convenient controls and a large trunk with low-lift access. In the safety category, the LH cars have standard dual airbags. ABS is standard on all but the base LHs, and traction control is available. Under the hood is a standard 3.3-liter 155-horsepower pushrod V6. For more power, try the optional 3.5-liter 24-valve single overhead cam V6, producing 214 horsepower. Both engines provide above-average power for merging onto freeways. Combining city and highway driving on our Motorweek test loop, we averaged 23 to 25 miles per gallon for all 3 vehicles, respectable numbers for sedans this size. Be sure to take note of a few caveats from Pat Goss. Make sure you have the transmission looked at thoroughly by a certified technician. Engine mounts can be another problem, so have them checked as well. And spend some time behind the wheel of an LH car to make sure you can tolerate the road noise. If the LH cars pique your interest, you might be wise to look at the Eagle Vision TSI first. It's a top-of-the-line model and also the least known of the 3, so dealers might be more inclined to dicker on price. All LH cars are holding their value, so expect to pay between $12,000 for a base model and $15,000 for a highline model. LH sedans prove that Chrysler could build something other than a minivan that would be popular with consumers. So whether you choose the 93 or 94 Dodge Intrepid, Eagle Vision, or Chrysler Concorde, it'll be a choice you'll find easy to drive home.
Just as early automobiles came in many sizes and configurations, so did motorized farm equipment. And in unusual vintage tractors, author C.H. Wendell shows us 280 of them, many from companies long forgotten, along with the evolution of more familiar names such as Alice Chalmers, Case, Caterpillar, and Deere. From 1915's V8-powered Common Sense tractor to 1927's Atom Sidehill with its offset wheels, you'll see the innovative, the unconventional, and the bizarre. Now be sure to join us next week for more Motor Week. We'll test drive GM's new family of family minivans and pedal a comparison test with a 2-wheel twist. Lisa Barrow visits Volvo's real-world safety lab, while Pat Goss has the goods on gauges. Plus, we'll have all the latest motor news. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-422-0064 or send $29.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling to Motorweek. Post Office Box 55742, Indianapolis, Indiana 46205.